Hi, I'm Dani, and this is my daddy.
Hi!
Welcome back to the show. I hope you enjoyed the last one today. This episode is going to be a lot to do.
Yeah. So maybe they enjoyed the last one and they joined along and did some of the stuff because
Shrinky-dinks.
the shrinky-dinks are a lot of fun to make. And you're right, today we have a lot of stuff to do. I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet?
C.
The C. Good job. A lot of people might answer R, but I think it's the C.
It's actually this way.
Yeah, that's our theme for today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Today we're actually going to make arts and crafts.
Pirate stuff.
Yeah. So we're going to make an eye patch, because pirates like to wear eye patches. We're going to make, and a telescope or a scope of some sort. And we're going to make a pirate hat and a cutlass. You know what that is?
And
a cutlass is a fancy word for a pirate sword.
And if you wait till the last one, we have a special thing.
Yeah, we're going to make something as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy that. So without further ado, let's get our little bag of goodies out.
And we're back.
We're back. Okay, so let's get started without any further delay. I think I like the idea of black for our scope.
I just noticed something.
What's that?
We have a match different. Yours is out upside down and mine out upside down. Well, the red and the red goes together.
So now we've got that done. Let's think about some of the other stuff. So I do like the idea of having the yellow. And I think what we can do with the yellow is maybe make little straps to go around it. To kind of make it look like a little bit of golden straps or whatnot.
And
okay, so we've got our yellow straps attached, and Dani had cut the holes in our cups that we're going to use.
And I cut the bottoms.
So they're just going to kind of go on like this, but we don't want them to go on and just be plain white. So I'm thinking we should put some black construction paper on it.
I want to paint mine.
And you want to paint yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to get some paints.
I can't move.
And we'll be right back with some paint.
And we're back.
Yeah, so we're back. I've got my piece cut out.
And I'm painting.
Yeah, you're going to paint yours. Okay, so I've got the construction paper on this, and I painted the inside. Dani is painting hers entirely. We're going to put these aside to dry. And when they're dry, we will stick them on these and go from there. So we will be right back. Okay, so we've decided we're going to actually put our paint work aside. Yeah, and we're going to put it aside, let it dry, and
I wash my hands.
She had to wash her hands because they were dirty. But we're going to work on the another part of what we're going to do today, and that is making our hats. So I'm going to use a traditional piratey look. I'm going to go with a black hat.
Well, we tried this before and it works.
Yeah. So there's a fun little thing that we're going to do. So make sure you follow along.
If you like.
Yeah, and if you have any issues with it, comment down below in the video, and I'll try my best to reply and help you a little bit.
And you don't have to follow the instructions, like paint it, but we did.
Yeah. So black is going to be the color of my hat, and I want a flower in my hat, so I'm going to use a red flower. What color do you want your flower to be? not flower, feather.
This.
A blue feather?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be pretty.
And this is going to be the where my head's supposed to be. And this is going to be the pirate shape hat.
Yes.
And I have one that my dad actually practiced in both for us. Dad made one that's too big, and Dad made one for my size in my room.
Yeah. So you're going to go with what color is the inside of your hat going to be? Yellow? Okay. And the outside is going to be blue or red, sorry?
Yeah. Pink. Hey, I got my colors.
Yeah, I know, but you need more than one sheet of each.
Oh. Oops.
So if whatever color you're going to have for the inside of your hat, there's a little trick that you're going to have to do.
Which is boring to me.
Yeah. You got to measure around the head. So we know chances are, unless you're a very, very, very tiny head, you're going to need 2 pieces. So let's start with just gluing 2 pieces together.
Big brain, but tiny skull. Like I have a big brain, but my head looks small. A big brain.
Big brain.
I teach my mommy stuff when she's mad.
Okay. So with this glued together like this, I'll be able to wrap that around Dani's head and figure out how big we want this
Don't cut my hair off.
to be.
Don't cut my hair
Right here. Okay, so now we got this part done. Now we've got to get the height right. So sit up straight for me, please. We've got that.
Don't cut my hair.
And we're going to go at maybe about halfway. It's almost exactly halfway. So the easiest way to cut halfway
I got big brain.
is to just
This
go
is
for it
super
right here.
big.
Okay, so we've got this cut and we've got our height. Now for the next part. Because we're using yellow, we're going to need one more yellow
I got
piece.
2 of these.
Yeah. We're going to need another yellow piece just to go over the top of this one here. So let's kind of get our circle done here and cut it out to put on.
What are you going to use for a patch?
Well, whatever color patch you want.
Ooh, I know.
And
Mine's not going to be a pirate. Mine's going to be an awkward pirate, which is so many colors pirate, not just a normal pirate.
That's going to be exciting. All right, so we've got the cutout here. I'm going to
Both
glue
of
that
these
on.
fit my head.
Yeah. I'm going to glue it on.
And also my hair looks down, but it's actually in pigtails.
Pigtails.
It looks down like when you put it like this, but it's because I have long pigtails. Because when I don't put it up, it touches like down to my legs. It's really long. I never cut it, but I cut my bangs before, and I cut the split ends, and I hated that because I don't like cutting my hair. And we're back.
Yeah, so I've got this part glued. I know it doesn't look much like a pirate's hat just yet, but this is actually going to be the inside of the hat. That's going to fit on her head, and it's going to make sure that the hat fits nice and snug and isn't too loose. And now we're going to...
I noticed
Yeah?
these aren't perfectly cut, so I don't call this on this one because this one's taller.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when we do this next part part's measurements will depend on how big or how deep and thick you make this inside hat part. So we're just going to go a little bit above it, not a lot, maybe about a centimeter above. And that's where we're going to start our line for this piece, this next part. And what I suggest doing is folding it in half.
Do you have another one of those?
So I'm going to, and when I'm done this part here, I'm going to cut it out and hand it to you, and you can do the rest.
Do the rest, do the west, do the west.
Okay, so now we're going to make this little pattern here and
Well, bam.
curve right into it.
Cool.
And that's the pattern we're going to draw. And this right here is what we're going to draw, and then we're going to cut it. So like I said, we're going to make sure that we fold our page in half, so that way we get symmetry, which basically is a big fancy word. It means that it's even on all sides, right?
Yep.
We want to make sure that it's even on all sides.
We do. Imagine.
Okay, here.
Boo.
And there. So this is going to go on the pirate hat. You might recognize the shape now. Dani is going to duplicate this 2 more times because we need 3 in total.
Yeah. I got my
So-
4 front teeth gone.
To duplicate these, all Dani has to do with them is have them folded in half and line them up in the corners, just like this,
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
and draw, trace all the way around. And so she's going to do that with those, and then we'll put them together and affix them to the inside of the hat. And while she's doing that, I'm going to start work on the feather, which can be a lot of fun to try and make.
But it
Ow.
could get tricky.
I'll tell you this much, it can definitely get tricky. But it's neat, it's fun. You cut her to shape something like this, and with this shape you just snip all the way up and down and try to have some really close together ones, so you get really thin pieces that look a lot like really thin feathers.
I know if that
And
was
there's our little feather
Okay.
that we're going to use for Dani's hat. So now that she's got all these pieces cut out, what we're going to do
Is
now...
this bigger as my eye?
What's that?
Is this okay?
Oh, we're not going to use that foam. We're going to use the actual construction paper. So I'm just going to line these up to make sure everything was cut well and are all the same shape and size before we go any further. Okay, so with the 3 of these cut, next comes assembling them. Now I like to do it with tape. And the reason I say tape is because it creates a cool little border. So I'm going to grab our white tape.
Yeah, we use in the puppet. No, like puppet? Yeah, in the puppet show one, right?
So we've got this white tape here. It's tape that's used often for painting.
Yeah, because if you saw our first video, we made the thing. We used tape,
Yeah.
but we use green tape. This is white tape,
So I'm going to use this
I think.
just to create a fun little border around this. And you'll see why when we're done, how it pops out so nicely.
Ta-da! Dad,
Nice.
now I'm gonna get the little things.
Now the hardest part about the border was going around the loops up there. And I'll show you in a moment what I did that helped.
I don't know if I have to glue this to my face and see if it's big enough. Oh, it's big enough. It's big enough to my ear.
Yeah, so that is definitely one way to do it. We're going to use
So I got
string.
this. Now I have to make one that's way longer than that one.
Well, we're not going to use construction paper for the strap. We actually have string that we're
Oh.
going to use for the strap.
I did this for nothing. Well, let's see if it still fits for just in case I want to off camera with stick glue. So this goes here. And this goes here. I don't have to glue this to my face. It reaches all the way.
Okay, so with this little brim done here, this top part is actually the hardest part to put tape on. So I'm going to show you a neat little trick to doing that. So if you just follow along for that part, and then we'll.
I need to make.
Danny will do.
I need to make another circle because my eye has water in it and I leaked.
Oh. So we're going to do the remaining two, or Danny will do the remaining two, and we'll put it together on our hat.
And I'll make the circles for us.
What you really want to do is try to find somewhere around the middle of your tape, and that will allow you to be able to just do this the whole way around with it. Kind of just fold it in.
I'm not really listening.
Follow the lines. And it gets a little tricky, so you might need an adult to help.
Yeah, I didn't do it because on the first task, Daddy did it because I was upstairs. And Daddy made his first, and then the next day, he made mine.
So maybe Danny, what you can do is you can start putting tape around the edges of this.
I'm making circles. Wait.
Well, we're gonna get to that part after. You're rushing ahead so fast.
Because I like to do it. Right? Dun 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 dun. I made two circles.
So do you see how I have that done?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to do that with those two, and we're gonna share the tape because I'm gonna use it at the same time you're using it while I do this part.
It's stuck.
Okay, so there is the curve there. As you can see, it's kind of folded in. So on the back side, there's a bit of tape there as well. And this is what we're going to do. So Danny is going to finish doing the sides and bottoms to the other two. And I will attach this top piece to the other two, and we'll be back in a moment.
And we're back.
Yep, so we're back. Danny got the bottom and sides done. I got the tops done. And now we're going to start putting our hat together.
And stay tuned for the end.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah, so we have this done, all taped together.
Not painted.
Yeah, we have it taped together. And now we have to affix it to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the yellow part, the inside part in the middle, and hot glue where right in the middle of our outside part of the hat. Okay, so we have the inside done now. So if we were to put this on her head, it would fit just so nicely right there, just like that. Now, some of you may be wondering about this big blank spot right here. Pirates don't have a big blank. What do pirates normally have on theirs?
A skull.
A skull
And I got one with a bow on it.
Yeah, she got a pretty one with a bow on it. Let the camera see that one. The camera see that, and yeah, that's it right there. So we're going to cut this out and glue
tiny
it to our
scissors.
hat. Okay.
With
There's
only
Danny's pirate hat.
and only thing pirates care about is gold.
Gold. All right, so we have Danny's hat made. I'm going to make my hat, and we'll be right back.
And you're back.
Yeah, so we're back. I've got my pirate's hat.
And I got mine.
She has hers, and I think that the paint is dry now on what we painted earlier. So we're going to put our hats aside right now, and we will
hats.
We will get to work on our
Here,
telescopes.
this one's the tallest.
All right, so we've got these put on now, and what we're going to do is Dani picked yellow, or orange, sorry.
Orange.
And,
Can I cut it?
Yeah, we're just going to cut, I don't know, maybe that much.
Okay.
And
Put it back.
we're just going to cut it and kind of just wrap it around to blend them all in a little bit better. So there's one piece and another. All right, and so now we're going to make a little lens on it, so it looks kind of cool at the ends. So I'm going to make a circle.
And I'll make triangle. And we're back.
Yeah, we got our telescopes made, so we can look out and see what's up yonder.
It's blue.
Land ho!
It's blue.
So we can use this. So this is done as well. We're going to put this aside with our hats.
Ooh.
And our next thing that we're going to make
It's eye patch.
is our, well, we can make eye patches. Yeah, let's do eye patches
And
next.
we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our eye patches cut out, and I have some black wool here, and what I want to do is I want to go around just to see, make sure I've got a good length, and it seems like there is a good length. We'll take the eye patch, dab some,
Don't take my eye patch.
dab some glue. Do you know why pirates wore eye patches?
Because their eye.
You know, a lot of people thought a lot of different ways or reasons why they wore eye patches, but it seems like it was because
They had no glasses?
no, they probably didn't. But when they were down below deck, it was called. That's down the bottom of the boat. It was really dark. And if you go from a place that's really dark to a place that's really bright, it makes it hard to see. So what they would do is they would put a patch over one eye while they're down in the dark. And when they went to go up into the light, they would switch eyes. And that light, that one eye that was behind the patch, was actually used to the dark.
Oh,
Right?
because it's always dark.
Yeah. So they didn't have to worry about adjusting. So let's get that. Okay, so we have our eye patches made, our hats, and our scope that we can look at and see. And next we're going to make our cutlass. All right, so we've got the tinfoil added on. Now we're
Oh,
going
what
to...
did I see? There's a little pirate ship coming for us.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope they're friendlies. We're going to add the black onto this for the handle. Okay, so we have our sword and our handle, our cutlass. That's yours. We have our hats.
Ooh, it's hot.
We have our spy glasses, or binoculars, or not binoculars, telescopes.
And off camera, we don't make a steering wheel.
We have our eye patches. You're going to make a little bit of a steering wheel there. I don't know if we'll have time to finish that. But we're also going to make something that all pirates go after. What do they always want? What are pirates always looking for?
Gold!
Gold and treasure and lots of fun stuff. So
And
we
we're
picked up
gonna
a
have
few things that we're going to use. So first of all, our treasure. You want to tell everyone what we use for our treasure?
We used chocolate, gold, and trinketings from last video.
Yeah, so we made little coins using Shrinkadinks.
And also we got these gems.
Yeah, and we got these gold loonies, actually, the big chocolate ones, and we're going to use those.
And we got these. We don't eat off camera. These off camera when we found it. And this is really hot, but
We have some pearl necklaces and all these. Everything that we have in this bag all came from the Dollarama. We have a little gold necklace in there as well. That's pretty. And this is going to be our treasure.
Since the hot glue is hot and I can feel the heat, yeah. Since my hands are like cold, it's actually warming me up.
Yeah. We do have to put our treasure into something. So, the first thing we're going to do before we even begin painting this is we're going to put some tissue over it and make a paper mache.
Because there's holes in it.
Yeah. And we're going to make a paper mache, and then from there, we'll paint it. So we're going to be right back.
Pull my hands up.
And we will continue this momentarily.
We're back.
We're back. So, we have... Oh, I better put my eye patch on if I want to be a real pirate. Hey.
We got...
Oh, no.
Oh, treasure.
So, we have our eye patch, our spyglass, our hat, little treasure chest that we had made.
Off camera.
We just made this off camera. And we're going to fill it with our
treasure we found.
And this is going to be our treasure chest once it's all filled. And we'll be, right there, we'll be right back. Well, so we filled our treasure chest. Yeah. And where is our treasure? We put it in the chest, and it's not here anymore.
Wait. What is that?
There's something. What is that? What is that? That's.
It is a note.
A note. What is in this? It's
a treasure chest.
A treasure map.
We had to find it.
We have a treasure map.
Oh.
Has the location of our buried treasure.
So
now we have to go on a quest to find our buried treasure. Thank you for joining us in this episode.
I hope you liked it. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and share.
If you have anything, ideas, comment down below.
Absolutely. And so we're going to go now venture off to find our treasure that someone took and buried on us. And we'll see you when?
Next time.
Next time on Dani and Daddy's Doodles.
Bye.
Bye for now.
We need to find our treasure.
Find our treasure.